Welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be taking a look at the Castle 240 EX RGB version from Deepcool. So it's pretty much an AIo with the anti-leak technology, which is quite good considering that it releases pressures within the tubes when your system gets hot and the liquid inside starts to heat up. We'll be also seeing how easy to assemble is it, and in terms of performance, how does it do compared to a H7 nvme that I had with my 3700X for quite a few years now. So with that, just jump right into today's video. Let's go.
For the price of this AIo, it's about $159 on Lazada. I'll say it's a bit more expensive compared to the non-EX version, but you do get the more fancier fans and a more powerful pump compared to that. Unboxing wise, they have two ARGB fans with a special X lighting. You have a box full with mounting hardware and some accessories, and lastly you have the AIo itself. In the box of mounting hardware, there will be brackets for most common used sockets such as TR4 or AM4. Also included is a pouch full of RGB wiring, including a fan hub from Deepcool and an ARGB hub, menus, and lastly a cover to make the pump have a full infinity mirror instead of showing the Castle logo. Specifications wise, it has a tube length of 380mm or 38 cm, with the radiator made of aluminum. The pump has a max RPM of 2550 RPMs with a max noise of 17.8 dBA. The total power draw from all the fans and the pump is about 13.49 watts. For the fans, they have a max static pressure of 1.73 mmAq, generating about 60 CFM and 35 dB of noise when it's running. Installation of the AIo, it comes pre-applied with thermal compound, which is quite decent, I'll say. For Intel, there's a backplate that you must install which is provided, and for AM4, you need to use the stock AMD bracket without its clips, and screw the pump to the bracket. You can choose to mount the fans either as intake or exhaust, however I feel that mounting it as an exhaust is much better, putting it at the front of the radiator. So this matters where you mount it in your casing.
Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to actually wire up the RGB for the EX240 RGB cooler. So over here is its fan, and what you may have noticed, if you do come here, is that it uses a proprietary connector for its ARGB ports. So basically what you're supposed to do is wire this ARGB connector into the included ARGB hub. So this is nice if let's say your computer only has one ARGB port and this goes to the port. So you're supposed to plug everything into here. Then you have another cable, which is this one, which is great so that it has for the Gigabyte proprietary ARGB port and for MSI and the rest of the normies. You just plug in this rear end port into the back of this line, then you can finally wire it together. So you have to go through this hub.
The fan screws and red screws are together in the same bag to make it a bit easier to install. For RGB, I'll say that the X part of the fans have the brightest spots, as the fan itself has some lighting but it isn't very bright. And yes, I do know one of my fan is orientated the wrong way. As well, I had some clearance issue with my RAM because it's a bit tall. The pump also emits RGB, though not really that bright, but it has a ring around the edge of it, which makes it different from the non-EX version. Now, performance testing compared to the H7 nvme and my AIo, H7 nvme achieved a max temp of 83.5 degrees and a clock speed of somewhere below 4 GHz running Prime 95. Compared to the AIo, where it achieved a cool 77 degrees at max load and a constant clock speed of about 4 GHz. One thing I don't really like about this AIo is that the ARGB cables are proprietary and sort of you have to connect everything to an RGB hub. Not only does this sort of complicate things, it also adds to cable clutter.
In the end, the Castle 240 EX RGB edition is really a decent cooler, I'll say. If you're in the market for an AIo with RGB and sort of a peace of mind that it won't leak, the Castle 240 EX RGB edition is definitely for you. If you want to buy it, link is in the description down below. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe, share a comment down below. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.